see if I can get this. Hello, guys. I'm Garrett Sims. This is the podcast. Yes, it is Thursday, and I messed up. I mean, as you can tell by the title, if the title were... Okay, now it's working. So now it would work. Now it works. Okay? Basically, this is just a way of telling you I messed up. Okay? I messed up tremendously. About as bad as you can mess up possibly in the history of using a new software. This is my second day using a new software, and for some reason, okay, my life is terrible, okay, and you have to have the YouTube Studio opened in order for you to stream, okay? I'm deeply sorry because I recorded a whole 31-minute podcast with my buddy Cade because it's Cade Thursday. That's what this is. He always comes on Thursday. We always talk. We always shoot the crap. And I feel terrible because that was probably the best podcast that I put out there. Without a doubt, it was the most entertaining. We talked about sports. We talked about, boxing. We talked about just stuff that's happened in our lives, like the goal for this, what I want to do, like the ultimate goal for me. And I feel like a complete idiot that I was so stupid and didn't even realize that I didn't even get the notification on my own phone that I was live. So I just want to apologize. That's on me. Cade's going to see this eventually. He's going to be like, G-Money, you're an idiot. And I'm not going to waste his time. I was thinking about calling him and be like, dude, I messed up. But, that one's on me. He'll be back next Thursday. That's not a big deal. My buddy Xavier's going to be on sometime. Basically, I'm just going to go over real quickly. I'm gonna use today as a channel update. I mean, that's really about the only thing I can do. You just took 30 minutes of the best podcast you've ever done in your life, and you just throw it down the drain because you're an idiot. I mean, that's all I can say. That one's on me. I apologize because I was so excited. Like, I had got done. I told my roommate, I said, dude, that was seriously the single best one I've ever did. I said I felt more confident about that than I have in any podcast I've recorded. I like the setup. I like the camera. I like the lighting. And then you just had to go and make my day worse. So, we just went on to talk about, like, what's the goal? Like, what's the goal moving forward? For the people that know me, I think at this point a lot of my subscribers are people that know me. Like, they know who I am. And I'm so thankful for their support. And I want to keep growing. I made a TikTok. My TikToks I don't think are funny at all. I'm surprised they even get views. I mean, seriously, I'm surprised. I'm truly, really surprised that they get any views at all. I think I've gotten like 4 400s and 100. So you got to look at it that way. I'm just trying to invest in the channel. So here we go. I'm going to go into my plan, my update on what I want to do. Obviously, when I first started the idea of doing a podcast, I bought the mic, I bought the camera, I had the computer, and I was like, you know what, I'm okay with that. I'm okay in investing a little bit. Like, I'm okay with that. 2 weeks went, and then I started the third week, and I heard about this software called OBS. I'd never heard of it in my life. Turns out that's what YouTubers use. That's what live streamers use. They use OBS. They use it for Twitch. They use it for YouTube. They use it for Mixer. They use it for all types of streaming services and entertainment purposes. So I downloaded. I put a whole new look, and this is by far not what I want to do. Like, this is by far from the final. If you watched yesterday, you've seen that we now have a chat. If somebody decides to chat, we got a chat. If somebody subscribes, I got a message that will go, oh, yeah, and it will say so-and-so has subscribed. So right now I took up my second step. I took the first step in consistency. Second step was, building it to provide more viewable content. And people are asking me, what's the next step? What's building off this? What makes you want to do this? And, I've said multiple times, I think if you can inspire one person every day, I think that's, not only a reasonable goal, but it's a very important goal to me. You know, if you're having a bad day, I want you to come watch my podcast. I want to put a smile on your face because that's the type of guy I want to be. I want to be an entertainer, you know, and I think that's the way you have to look at it. You know, we're living in a world right now where a lot of things are negative, and I just want to be that positive force, the guy that you can look to provide you laughable content. And I mean, even if I don't say something funny, I mean, you could, you know, I'll probably do something stupid like delete an entire 30-minute podcast because you didn't use the software the right way. Not to mention any idiots, you know. But, you know, so that's my goal. I just want people to put a smile on their face when they see me. I want them to relax. You know, if you're driving in a car and you're like, man, what am I going to listen to? You know, like maybe there's not music that's, you know, getting you in the mood right now. Oh, well, you know, Garrett's always got some sort of podcast. They're always available. They're free. The only thing I ask is you hit the subscribe button. You know, so moving forward for me, it's getting to the point where you hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, that milestone. You know, I think that's the next hump that we got to try to get over. It's important to me because everybody that supports me, I'm excited. I'm a small guy, like I'm a small YouTuber, you know, a small guy doing a small YouTube channel, you know, maybe that would never get successful. You know, I've been very surprised with how well the TikToks worked out for me. I've been just endorsing my YouTube. You know, I'm thankful for all my friends that support me as I go. You know, definitely moving forward, I want to have more guests. I figured out ways to have more guests, whether it's just calling on the phone, whether it's a Zoom. You know, we're definitely gonna incorporate that as much as we can, and I'm excited for what the future looks like, guys. I am so sorry because it was probably the best podcast I've ever done, and you know, with that being said, you know, I'm still going to talk a lot of sports because that's in my DNA. That's who I am. I'm a sports guy. I talk about sports all the time. I mean, my life, there's not one day I can think of where I don't think about sports, but I want to open up. I want you guys to get to know me. And I definitely want to hear your feedback. Like, I just want to be able to share funny stories about my life and the friends around me that have supported me for a very long time. And, you know, it's going to be a wild ride. I'm glad I could give you this update video. I knew it needed to come at some point, okay? I knew that I had to do it. I had to kind of talk about it. But, you know, I'm going to kind of wrap up with this, guys. I want to hear your thoughts. Like, if you're a random just looking at my video because it was on your subscription page, I don't know, your main page. If it just pops up and you look at it and you happen to see me and you happen to hear this message, you know, I want to hear feedback. Like, I want to hear feedback from my friends. I always want to know what I can do better. I'm one of those type of people. Let me know what I can do better. We're going to try to work on it the best to my ability that I can do with the equipment I have. Like, you know, and I'm a college student. I don't want to spend a lot of money that I don't have to, but if I have to spend money to get to where I want to be, to inspire and motivate people, that's what I'm going to do. So, there's the update. That's it. I'm an idiot. Personally, probably the worst podcaster in the face of podcasting because I'm stupid enough to delete a 30-minute podcast. That was probably the greatest of all time. I'd like to thank Cade and Xavier because they gave me 30 minutes of undivided attention of them just, you know, talking to me and shooting the stuff, you know. So I'm very excited. Cade will be on next Thursday. I want to try to have more people on, whether it's Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, when, you know, whatever it is. So thank you guys so much for the support so far. And I know it's like, oh, you only have 65 subscribers. Well, guess what? That's 65 people that see these videos. And you matter a lot to me. You know, no matter who you are, what your name is, you matter. As for that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm definitely going to make it up. I'm going to come out and I am going to tell you a hilarious story. That's my guarantee. I'm going to tell a hilarious story that will make everybody laugh, okay? As for that, my name is Garrett Sims. This is the podcast right up there. As I say on my TikTok, click the link. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday night.